What's up, famsy? My name is Branzy, and welcome back to another episode of Branzy Craft. Now, I had an idea for today's episode, and I'm going to give you a hint as to what it has to do with. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's all about the pigs, this episode, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the thing. When I say pigs, I don't necessarily mean these pigs, although they're all so cute and mwah. And have you ever seen such a gorgeous, is it a litter? Is that what these are known as? I don't know, what is a gaggle of pigs? Like a gaggle swine of gaggle swine, I don't know. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with a whole horde of pigs. Is it a horde? I don't know. I might have to look that up. But what I was thinking today, what we could do is, first off, get all these, server lag, and so sorry. What I'm thinking is first we need to get all these guys into our lovely pig hole, which is totally humane. It's PETA approved. Excuse me, please come with me. Oh, cute, come with me. Please come with me. Oh, you're cute. It's totally PETA approved. No one should be upset at this. Just don't look in. Just don't look in there. Shh, just don't look in. It's okay. Just go. It's okay. Okay. Shh. Oh, look at all of you. Oh, you're so cute. Oh. Now, I don't know how this world spawns so many of these things. Like, seriously, this world is full of pigs and green men, and that is it. I found one sheep. I have no chickens. Oh, I just have myself. But anyways, so today, I have to tell you guys something. It's a bit of a confession. Let's have a confession time for just a second as we get away from all the loudest mobs in the whole world. Oh, get away from me. Shut up. Okay, let's come in here. Shh, let's talk. Let's have a conversation for just a second. Now, I'm brand new to this Let's Play thing, right? Like, I'm brand new. This is the first I've ever really done. And so I don't really know what I'm doing. And because of that, I'm very nervous, and I recorded all 10 of the first episodes before I released any. And technically, I haven't released any as of this moment right here. However, that's about to change because I am going to start uploading them. I'm in the process. I can look over at my other screen right now. It's over there, and it's telling me that it's at like 58% uploaded. So fantastic. We're almost there. It's on the way. Not that anyone probably really cares except for me, but I'm very excited. And I spent a lot of time this last week with all my, I guess, downtime of not just like editing and stuff and not recording. I spent a lot of that time trying to figure out a plan of what we want to do, and I have some ideas for today, ladies and gentlemen, don't you worry. But I also went resource gathering, and I went and looked at a bunch of things and explored a little bit, and I'm sorry you weren't here for it, but I just wanted to get the boring stuff out of the way so you didn't have to worry about it and waste time, because I don't like dead air. It's you know, I feel like the first 10 episodes of a series is like, oh, we can do some like basic stuff, but it's time to get to work. Like, really get to work. And do some actual like experimentation and things, because that's what I love about this game. Is I love making cool builds, and I love making them functional. So it's like a cross between the two, and if I can find that sweet spot, it's pretty awesome. I have some ideas for that, but this episode, like I said, it's all about the pigs. And the reason I say that is because, oh boy, excuse me, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Because as you can see, we only have 7 levels, and you may be saying, well, Branzy, you had 33 or 32, I don't know, last time we saw you. Well, I did. And then here's the thing. I went down into the depths, and I died twice. That puts our grand total up to 4 deaths in the first 11 episodes. Woo! That's not great. But, but you know, it is what it is. Whatever. I mean, it will live. Well, actually, we won't, because we died several times. But that's besides the point. I'm getting way off topic. What I keep trying to tell you is that today what I want to do is work on an XP farm of some kind. And right now, if you guys have been paying attention, there's a pretty great way to get XP and food, aka pork chops, by utilizing the new nether and its biomes and spawns and all that stuff. So I thought it'd be pretty cool if we set up a Hoglin Farm. It's kind of, there's debate right now in the Minecraft community of, is this like too overpowered? Is it not? I think it's super overpowered, absolutely. But here's the thing. It's probably gonna get patched. They're probably gonna do something about it, and I imagine that at some point, Mojang is gonna say that they don't want anything to spawn on top of the nether or above. So I just don't think it's a problem to do it for right now, because it's a feature in the game and we're in the snapshot. And so if it works, great. If they take it away, great. We'll work on something else. But I want to kind of experiment with the new stuff and see how things are laying out in the new update. And part of that is the kind of overpowered glitches, and also I don't know if you guys are aware, I think I kind of accidentally showed this, but we're now in 20W08A, which was a fix because villagers kind of had a big problem where they were losing their trades, I think. Thankfully in this world we haven't even really played with villagers. We've seen a couple over there in the desert village, but that's pretty much it. So we haven't been super affected by that. But yeah, so I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I want to get a pig farm started. I've been trying to get and by pig I mean Hoglin. I should have been more specific. I kind of misled you with that introduction. I apologize. But did you see how many pigs there were? Oh my goodness. Never before have I felt such power in the world, to have so many people just following me. Like, ooh, I feel so popular, excuse me. Anyways, I'm kind of walking around here trying to find animals, at least 2 of every one that we want to maybe set up farms for eventually, because I've noticed that besides the pigs, it looks like our what are these? Not hostile mobs. These are passive mobs, right? These guys seem to be few and far between out here. I don't know if the pigs are just eating up the cap, or if because we have that cow farm, if maybe that's messing with things. I don't know. But what I do know is that I want to get these guys into the safety of these PETA approved holes. And so I'm gonna keep working on that, get a couple chickens. I think we need 1 more sheep, and then we'll start working on the Hoglin Farm. All right, my lords and ladies, welcome back. So as you can see, we are now in a creative world. What crazy, what are we doing here? Well, as I said in the last clip, that I wanted to do something today to mess with the Hoglin mobs, right? And in doing some testing, I just went crazy, and I had to get to the bottom of how these mobs worked and how they spawn and what did what, and it was a lot. And so I made this right here, boom. And it's a little, I mean, you look at this and it's like, wow, that's more than a little bit excessive. And there's my other AFK platform over there. Anyways, so this design actually is by Ilmango and DocM77, I think. So the way that this farm came to be is because I was watching a video by DocM77, and he was showing like how overpowered these farms can be. And then I was kind of looking through some of the other Zip Crowd guys, specifically Ilmango. And he had actually designed a farm for Hoglins that was basically this principle right here, where you have, see another biome change. Oh, it's so harsh. Basically, the way this is set up is you would have like this little platform here. You'd have a row of torches here. Oh God, they're so loud. I'm so sorry. You'd have like a row of torches here to prevent the pigmen and the piglin from spawning. and you know, because light level, whatever. But I wanted to get as many drops as possible, right? Like besides just the cooked meat and the leather, I wanted to try and get gold and try and make this like a gold farm. And so I thought, well, if I can get the piglins to go one way, the hoglins to go another, and then the pigmen to go a different way. Or I guess are they still called pigmen, or are they zombie piglins? I'm very confused on what's going on in Minecraft right now. Anyways, so here's what I came up with on this farm. All right, so say that you're a hoglin and you spawn right here, and you're like, oh, okay, here I am, I'm a hoglin, loud noises. What's gonna happen is you're gonna notice this fungus here, fungi, whatever, warped fungi, and you're gonna say, oh crap, there's a fungi right there, I gotta go, and you're supposed to go this way, right? Because the fungi is over here and over here, so you should go this way and definitely not that way, right? So the hoglins would fall all the way through the lava, go down here, and they would die, right? And then let's say mob number 2, if you are a piglin, right? If you're a piglin, you do not like the blue fire, and so that is on this side over here, and it's back there on a couple layers. So if you spawn here, you're like, oh crap, blue flame, gotta go this way. So then you would come down here and you'd fall and you'd die, right? But what if you're a pigman? Well, pigmen aren't really afraid of anything, right? They're the zombie lords of the world, and so they don't really care about much except for turtle eggs. And so what I did is I put some turtle eggs back here, some floaty turtle eggs. And what they do is basically if a pigman spawns, he's gonna want to get there, and so he runs over here and he goes bah, 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 and then he dies, and it's just great, you know. To be honest, the farm works really well. There's a couple problems with this design. One is, even though I have the blue flames and the warped fungi over here, the hoglins and the piglins will still manage to come over here. Like, they're so afraid of these lower options that they're like, nope, still going this way, and they just drop down. So the sorting feature of this doesn't work super great. Also, next issue is that the mobs die at different heights. I kind of came through and figured out that hoglins die at about this level here without fire damage. And then the zombie pigmen tend to die about right here. Hoglins, however, I have not seen die from fall damage. I'm sure they can, but going down to this level here, this drop level here, you actually can get, oh, they're so loud. Oh man, you actually can get them to die from the flame damage after they fall, so that you get cooked. And that brings me to my next problem with this farm. So this is what we got in about, I'd say 3 hours, right? So 3 hours, we got all of this. This is the piglins. 3 hours of drops. This is what I got. And both of these probably came from the hoglins, right? And I bet the gold actually came from pigmen. So this just missorting, basically. There is a little bit of that with this farm. Now, this is what the pigmen got me, right? Which I would expect to see, except for the leather and the meat. The other stuff, this is what I would expect to see from a pigman farm. Now, for the size of the farm, it's really not bad. So that being said, I feel like this design is really cool and there's a lot of potential here, but there's still some flaws on how the mobs react to the blocks that they're afraid of. Some of the spawning stuff's a little bit weird, and the piglins don't really drop any loot. All right, so let's spawn in a bunch of piglins really quick. So that is all the loot that they dropped. I didn't pick any up. This didn't shoot out anywhere. Like, this is all that they dropped. Out of like 10 piglins, we got a chest plate and a gold sword. And to my knowledge, we still can't like do this where like we could exchange this for the ingots or anything, right? So to me, they're kind of a useless mob right now. I'm still gonna keep this thing around, just to, you know, just to have it and to continue to monitor and see if this improves, because I do think this is a cool concept, you know. I just think that it needs some work. But I think for today's episode and today's purposes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with Ilmango's design because it is so overpowered. And basically the only difference is this guy, like this side won't be on here, this side won't be on here. This will have the fungi, of course, to scare them. Anyways, let's get this going. Oh, I also thought this is a good chance to show you guys. I do play on a server with this LP. I initially started us off in a single player world, but I have since moved us to a multiplayer, just a server that I'm hosting on my local network, just because, you know, blah, blah, blah. I travel a lot for work, and sometimes I need to get in here and be able to do resource gathering to prepare for videos when I get back. So that's what I've been doing this last week while I've been kind of backlogging uploads and stuff. So yeah, I thought that would be kind of interesting to know. You know, if I ever don't respond to something or it seems like I'm not paying attention. Oh, it's raining. That's too bad. Oh, it's not a thunderstorm? Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, if I ever don't respond to something and you guys are like, what the heck, Branzy? Like, do something. Interact with me. Tell me something. Say hi. And I'm not responding. It's probably because I'm traveling, or yeah, I've just backlogged a bunch of videos. And like I said earlier, I recorded the first 10. Wow, that's really, really loud. Hold on. Let's just turn it down for just a second. I pre-recorded like 10 episodes before I even put one out for this Let's Play. And this is episode 11 right here. So by the time this one goes up, I should have at least 1 or 2 uploaded. I don't really know what my upload schedule is going to be yet. It really depends on how busy I am. But it's all, you know, forward thinking, whatever. The point is, I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I really hope you guys are too, because this has really expanded my enjoyment of Minecraft beyond what it was before, and that's saying something because I've always really enjoyed playing Minecraft. So I'm really happy you guys are here and watching, and you're willing to be on this journey with me, and I hope that if you get anything out of this series, it's at least to show that the Minecraft community is awesome and does some really awesome things, and there's a lot of really good YouTubers out there, a lot of really good content creators, and builders, and servers, and so many things going on, and I hope that you guys at least find one other YouTuber or creator by the end of this series that you can say is, you know, your new favorite. And yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I mentioned that I was out of town for the last few days, and that I had been doing some resource gathering. I don't know if I mentioned that. Did I mention that? Well, if I didn't, I was, and I did. So I went and got a bunch of ice. I was trying to do the math as to how much that we needed, and that's going to be about half. That'll be about half of what we need, unfortunately. But I'm going to take it with us. We'll go put it in to the nether, and I'm trying to get a better way to get from A to B, because as I keep going over that thing, that where we're gonna build this monster of a mob farm is way away. It's in that same place that we got to a couple episodes ago. But this is everything that we need to do the farm. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna make a change. See, because I initially was like, oh, I have so much stone, I'll just use the stone. But, oh, and please don't judge me for my lack of organization. I'm so sorry. I know it's super annoying. Some of you are probably just like, dude, what is wrong with you? You need help, and I do. But I went and got a bunch of this wood, and I figure, you know, what better time to use it? I don't need this in here. I also don't need those. Oh, or do I want these? Ooh. Questions, answers? None. Okay. So yeah, I went and got a bunch of resources, and I did a little bit of cleanup. Another thing that I did, where's the down? Okay, it's over here. Well, I'll show you this really quick because it's only gonna take a second. I'm not gonna do anything with it yet. I might do something with it. I have Silk Touch. So you'll notice that this pick is it's just Silk Touch, and that's because this is actually the first pick that we enchanted that I was a little bit disappointed in because it was just Silk Touch. But the one that I was using for you know, the one that had like Silk Touch and efficiency and the good pick, it's pretty much used up. Like pretty much completely used up because I was busy. All right, the first thing I did is I came all the way down here and decided, hey, I'm just gonna go mine for this new ancient debris, and I want all that. And I went so far that way, and then I went so far that way, and then I looped them back together, and I found 0. And so I decided I need to do something different, and that something different was to come up to level. What is this? I'm at level 14, so my feet are. What am I looking at? Looking at 13. Yeah. So I was looking at 13, and if we just come this way about 16 miles. So as you can see. We found some ancient debris, and I left it here, and I found some more. There's definitely more, like right there, and then a little bit more after that. But yeah, I think we should harvest this. And that's it. I probably spent a good hour or so in here trying to find the stuff, which, I mean, I found, you know, what did I say? What is it? Oh, we found 6. I found 6 of these in about an hour. So, I mean, So I'm reading this right off of the wiki right now. Basically, netherite, aka ancient debris, can spawn. What does it say? 2 veins generate per chunk. 1 vein of 1 to 3 ancient debris generates within a periodic Gaussian distribution, similar to the lapis lazuli ore between levels 8 to 22, and an additional vein of 1 to 2 ancient debris generates randomly between levels 8 to 119. There is an average of 1.7 ancient debris per chunk with a maximum of 5. Okay, so what does all that really mean? Basically, it means that between this level right here, 22, right? Yeah, and 8 all the way down there, netherite, or ancient debris, excuse me, can spawn in a vein of 1 to 3, right? Now then, at least per chunk, right? So if you find a vein between 1 to 3 in a chunk, you're not gonna find another vein of 1 to 3 in that chunk. However, there is a chance that a 1 to 2 vein is in either 1 ancient debris or 2 ancient debris could spawn in the same chunk between the levels of 8 all the way down there and 119 way up there. So that means that even if we're down at like level 13 or whatever, we could potentially in a single chunk find up to 5 ancient debris, right? That's pretty crazy. Especially considering that it took me 2 hours to find 6. Kind of interesting stuff. And oh, get away from me! No, bad. You're so bad. What the heck was that, man? We could have been So fast! God! Oh, my poor heart. Oh, I need a minute. I'll meet you guys over there at the location of the farm. Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack first. Give me a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And here we are in the top of the nether, where I've kind of set up some base camp here. Got a couple chests just with some supplies. There's some stuff in my inventory ready to go. We got our crafting table. It's time to start building. And as you can see, I've already done the worst part of the whole process, which is building up to the level we want to get to, which ideally is build limit. I think I only went up to like 240-ish, but either way, it'll be fine. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This guy right here, this little pillar is going to be the middle and the back of the chute that the pigmen or hoglins fall through. For the border, 1, 2, and that is where the hoglins will fall into. So now the fun part starts of where we're just gonna start building up the other levels and kind of start this one. So all right, my lords and ladies, welcome back. Now, as you can see, we've been a little bit busy. I got all 3 of these layers built up already. And oh, I had to go back down to get some stuff. Specifically stuff to scare these guys, these things. And as I had feared, they have spawned in my absence. So I'm gonna try to do this without getting myself killed. 2 from the edge, that guy goes there, and then 2 blocks from the edge, and then that guy goes there, right? And you're like, oh, well, they're not running away. Well, don't worry, that's because I forgot another thing that we have to do. We need to trade some of our slabs that I didn't need a million of, apparently, and trade those for what are they called? The places, the things. You know what I'm talking about? Trapdoors. That's the one. Yes. And I crafted a crafting table when I already had one. We knew it would happen eventually, ladies and gentlemen, and now it has. Okay, so the way that we're gonna do this is gonna go trapdoor on this guy, pop, trapdoor on this guy, trapdoor on this guy. Now, to be not totally honest, I don't know for sure if this will work, because on our other farm, I had these as oak. So I'm not 100% sure if these will even work. But I feel like, you know, it won't make a difference. But I think it has in the past in some designs. So we'll see. So this is actually the layer that we need to put the hoppers, I believe. So now these guys getting mad and murdering us. Yeah, so I'm just gonna build this little encasing around the whole spawning platform all the way up to help kind of guide these guys down. Okay, yeah, that thing should be good as done now. Give me this, and we'll go all the way to the bottom here. Oh, goodness. Okay, so this also might be why none of them are spawning anymore. There's just so many in here. And then I'm just gonna build a platform around this thing. And last but not least, we need to make a couple chests. So let's just do that really quick. Cool. Put one right there. We'll put a second one. Yeah, we'll put another one right here and make it a double chest. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we're set on this. As you can see, when they fall down, we just hit them, we get some XP. You can push these up or down. Yeah, just swipe at them, boom, they die. It's pretty great. Then they die, they drop their goodies, and because they're on fire when they die, they give us this cooked pork chop. And seriously, this took like 20 minutes of me sitting here, and we already have like a stack. That's crazy. Just to finish this off, I might just go shear a couple of our sheep, which we only have a couple anyways, so prepare for your reckoning, sheep. Yeah, we'll get some carpets on here, and that'll make it a little bit easier for the XP to find its way out. But other than that, this thing is a donezo, fam. Yeah, I'm super excited about this. This was quite a project, a lot bigger of a project than I was anticipating it being. I mean, it's a super simple concept of a farm, but you know, I mean, with all good things, you know, it takes some time and it takes some work, but we got it done. So, oh boy, he hit me. Oh, it's not flawless. Anyways, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to let me know. You know what to do, and yeah, tune in for the next one.